Alright, I got some time while some videos are uploading for the hockey channel. So this is our glorious room here. Big TV. There's the air conditioning, which keeps us from frying. All that other wonderful stuff. We got the single king size bed. And we're all set. And here's our view. If you look down far enough, there's the New York, New York. Top of that, that's one side of the strip. And then you look down towards the other. And of course, you got Vdara, you got Cosmopolitan, rest of the area. And if you look down, if you look close enough, where is it? It's hard to see now in the sun. There's a giant bunny rabbit right there. Yeah, we're gonna go down and check out the bunny rabbit at some point, because why is it there? Giant bunny rabbit. And then of course you've got the traffic. I feel bad for people who drive in this city. I do. Especially if you have to come down to the strip. It just has to be absolutely horrible. Yvonne and I have never even considered renting a car while we're down here. There's Planet Hollywood, of course. We have to go across to there at some point today. But of course you got all the sky bridges and all that. And a lot of these places are attached underground. So you can go from one hotel to another, one resort to another, without actually going outside, because it's usually pretty darn hot this time of year. There's some nice white puffy clouds. I'll zoom in on that. Those clouds may very well produce thunderstorms later today. I am looking forward to seeing some, because thunderstorms down here are amazing. We experienced one last summer when we were here. I think we saw one last Christmas we were down here. Didn't do much, but there are some promising clouds in the air. I'm looking forward to some fun times. So, and there's a pool down in that area as well. So yeah, this is the nice thing about the Aria Hotel, for people who haven't been here, is that it is basically right smack dab in the middle of the strip. So everything we want to do is kind of equidistant from where we are. There are places we haven't explored down here, despite this being our third trip. Our first trip was 4 days. Our second trip was 7. This one's 6. So we still haven't explored everything to do just on the strip. One thing about the city of Las Vegas, there is so much to do, and there are so many places to go, so many different shows to see. We're still going to leave with stuff that we haven't seen that we want to. Like, for instance, on the building there, you see Gwen Stefani. I would love to have seen her show. She's not playing here this week. There's Christina Aguilera on the building as well. That's a weird poster of her, though. But the Christina Aguilera Experience, not going to be able to see that either. And there's Chris Angel. No. That is a no. I don't want to see Chris Angel. That's kind of been my agreement anytime we come down here is we'll go watch any show. I won't watch Chris Angel. And of course, you look out towards the mountains. The mountains down here are so much different than what I usually see at home, that while people who live down here, if they came up to BC, like, oh, your mountains are green and they're beautiful, I come down here and I'm like, man, those look so cool. Those look so different and so cool. And yet it's really, it's desert. It's really hot. And yeah. So there you go. Just a little bit of a hello from Vegas. And it is a city that never sleeps. Most of these stores you see down here, they're 24/7. We were out last night at, I want to say, like 10:30, about 11 o'clock, going from store to store, and they were just packed. There were hundreds and hundreds of people. Part of that is likely the heat. You look at that sky bridge, and it's not very well populated right now because it's really damned hot out. So it's highly likely there's a lot of people who during the day stay in, probably gamble a bit, eat some food, that kind of thing, and then at night they go out and they do their shopping and whatnot. And I can't say I necessarily blame them. Oh, there's Mary J. Blige. She'll be here next week. I will not be here for that. That's the other thing too with this city. There are big, shiny, flashing signs everywhere along the strip. It's just, and it is so pretty at night. This is a very pretty one at night. So, in terms of my hockey videos, for people who follow those, I am up to the Las Vegas Golden Knights with previews. So when I do the Vegas Golden Knights preview, I will actually make sure that the city's in the background, because how could I have this view and not use it in that video about that team? So there you go. It is a fantastic place to visit. I've had people say, oh, maybe you'll live there. No, no. Too hot, too dry. By about day 3, I'm usually dealing with nosebleeds and just uncomfortableness because it's very hot and very, very dry. But it's fun to visit here, and it does usually make it so I'm very appreciative of home when we get back home. It's always nice when you come home from a vacation and you get to just slump down on the couch and you go, oh, I'm home. I don't know why I'm saying slump down on the couch. I don't have a couch on my set, but just to get back and just to be able to say, oh, I'm home. This is the first holiday we've taken since I moved, so the cats are being taken care of. We did hire somebody. I used care.com for that, and yeah, so we make sure they're okay. The girl is taking care of them, sends us pictures when she feeds the cats, and yeah. So there you go. Just a little bit of a look at Vegas. If you haven't visited, I honestly can say it is a very fun place to visit.